Hi friends, it's Court here. Today I'm going to film a vlog showing you how I scan my images from my sketchbook or from a piece of cardstock or drawing paper into the computer and turn it into a pattern that I put onto a product. I'll show you a little bit how we turn it into a pattern. That's something that we'll have to go more in depth into on a different day. So like I said, I just pick an image from my sketchbook. So here's my sketchbook. Here's an image that I have scanned in before already. And then I also have these, which ultimately I turned into cell phone covers. So all I did was, this is cardstock, super cheap. This is actually watercolor paper. It's acrylic paint on watercolor paper, and this ended up being a background to download for Brit & Co. So all of these images, including the one in my sketchbook, what I did was I came over to my printer, which I have set up right over here. I don't normally have it out like this, but for the video, I'm going to show you. It's an Epson printer, WF7510, if you want to know which kind. I just scan this flat. If I'm using my sketchbook, you need to make sure you lay it like super flat so you don't get any weird shadows when it scans. So I scan it into my computer, and then I just save it to my desktop. Open it, make sure it's saved as a PDF file. Then I open it up in Illustrator or in Photoshop. For the longest time, I only worked out of Photoshop. I actually just started using Illustrator, and whenever I get stuck on something in Illustrator and don't know what to do, I will give myself a little bit of time to figure it out. And if I can't figure it out, I just pause and I switch back to Photoshop and manipulate it the way I want it in Photoshop. So whichever works. I use the Adobe Cloud. Like I said, at first I just had Photoshop, so I paid like $9 a month and got Photoshop. I upgraded to a bigger package, so I just pay for it monthly. I didn't buy it all at once, and I get what I need out of it. I also use a Wacom tablet. This is what it looks like right here. This is a pretty basic one. It's not the cheapest one they have. I think this one was about $100. It can be wireless, so I have it plugged in because I'd lose the cord probably if I didn't. But they do have it wireless. I have lipstick on my teeth. There we go. And then this is the little pen stylus that you use. This works like an eraser. It comes with extra pen tips. I've actually gone through a lot of these. I guess I pressed down really hard. But I love this Wacom tablet. It's kind of been my bridge into doing digital art. I tried it in college. I actually was a graphic design major at first and was horrible at it because my brain doesn't operate like a computer. So having a Wacom tablet where I can actually draw has been magnificent. So essentially I just scan my drawings or paintings that I've done into the computer, then I use my Wacom tablet to manipulate them in Photoshop and Illustrator, to repeat them, to turn them into patterns, or to enhance them and save them as PDF files that can, be downloaded or added onto products. Like I said, if you're interested in more about knowing how to repeat patterns, that's something that I would have to go more in depth to and actually have a screen to show you that. So I hope that gave you a little insight as to how I make my images look so realistic or bright and make them pop, is because I actually create them by hand first and then scan them. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, or feel free to send me an email at Courtney@myfriendcourt.com. Thanks.